Good morning, Colonels. Today is Friday, October 26th. I am Grant Henry, your Student Government Association president, and we have an amazing event today. We have Praw Graces coming up, and Joycelyn Lewis has a scoop for you.
It might be Friday, but homecoming week isn't over yet. Let's take a ride with one of Nicholls' oldest traditions. The annual Praw Graces, which stand as one of Nicholls State's oldest homecoming traditions, has sparked the interest of not only students, but faculty as well.
Okay, so this year Praw Graces will be a little bit different this year because we're going to have a faculty league, and then we have about 6 teams already.
The pirogues hold up to 2 people. They race up and down the bayou and hope to be faster than the rest of the league. Not only are they competing for bragging rights, but also for the golden paddle. And you win, the golden paddle. It's another tradition we do here on campus. I love it because being in Tri Sigma, it's really competitive. There are the sororities and the fraternities, so it's healthy competition for us. The races are completely safe. All participants are required to wear life vests, and local law enforcement patrols the water, rescuing anyone who happens to fall in. I don't know about you, but I'm about to go grab my paddle and a team. For KNSU TV, I'm Joycelyn Lewis.
Coming up next, we have what you need to know about some of your top football players here at Nicholls State University. We'll be right back.
Do you love Nicholls? Do you love football? Do you have a Colonel card? Then you can get in free to any Nicholls home football game by showing your Colonel card at the gate. Come to the game, get in free, and cheer on your Colonels to victory. For more information about home football games, visit GoColonels.com.
Louisiana is losing a football field of valuable coastal land every half hour. At Nicholls State University, nestled in the heart of Louisiana's Bayou region, we are committed to conserving and restoring our lost wetlands. Nicholls biology students make the wetlands their classroom through hands-on research and restoration projects. Our Colonel Pride is restoring Louisiana's wetlands. How will you show your Colonel Pride?
Here's what you've been waiting for. Let's take a look at our top players.
Heading into homecoming, my set of team is always the same. We got to keep our goals intact. We got a lot to play for still. We just want to get the crowd fired up, get us a win at home, keep the streak alive.
We're positive. We have definitely some questions that need to be answered, but we're definitely putting it all together and really just hitting the grindstone, ready for the bye week, come back healthy, rested, get back to work.
Playing at home is always exciting. The crowd get into it. The fans playing at home, showing family, relatives, all that come to support you. It's just a big thing.
Team gonna be fired up. We gonna come out with our swag and Colonel Pride, and like I said, it's gonna be a big game for us and the fans. The fans gonna stay and support us, and all we need to do is stay focused for the next few days.
It's not really a big adjustment. I've always been a role player. Finding my role on the team since red shirt year. Getting introduced into the defense and on special teams, playing the roles that I play. It's a big deal, but it's not that big of an adjustment for me. The trust that my teammates have in me, it's a big part of the reason I play. Like them saying, "Oh, KJ, go make the play," it fires me up to make the play. And then once I make the play, it gets the whole sideline going crazy. So it just gives me the energy to do what I need to do.
High school, I played quarterback a lot, and I haven't played running back, but quarterback. In high school, I was just running the ball most of the time. Had a few passes here and there, so all I had to do is just come over here and learn how to be a running back, and I just bought my talent from running the ball as a quarterback over here. Yeah.
Let's take a look at today's events.
Today on campus, make sure you check out the pumpkin decorating contest in the dining hall at noon, the Praw Graces on Bayou Lafourche behind the Nichols Fountain from 2 to 4 p.m., and the Olympic tailgating games at the football stadium at 7:30.
That's all we have for today. We're going to throw it to Brandon and Shannon for your Colonel football preview. Go Kerns!
Hi, I am Shannon Roy.
And I'm Brandon Thomas. And welcome to your Colonel football preview.
The Colonels came out with much intensity against Abilene Christian, but they couldn't pull through in the second half. Some of the standout players from offense was first quarterback Chase Farcade with 261 passing yards and 1 touchdown. Running back Dontrell Taylor had 14 carries and 89 yards on the ground. And also, Dejon Dixon had 7 receptions for 110 receiving yards. What did you notice from the defense, Brandon?
Man, the defense started off slow. They allowed a touchdown in the first drive, but turned it around with a Monty Martin sack fumble at midfield. Corey Abraham led the team with 7 tackles, and Evan Verone had 3 tackles for losses, putting them at 16, which is league leading. Shannon, what did the defense show you?
The defense showed me some of the things that they could improve on, which first, I seen that they need to put more pressure on the quarterback, and second, the secondary needs to be on their toes in the next game. Transitioning over to Incarnate Word, the offense came out strong. Quarterback John Copeland had 236 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he also threw 1 interception. Running back Raekwon Dickens had 20 carries for 80 yards, and wide receiver Philip Baptiste had 5 receptions for 83 yards. Defensively, those guys came out strong with 3 interceptions. Phillips, Patterson, and Otis all had interceptions. They had 4 sacks, and they came out with multiple tackles for loss.
Looking at Saturday's homecoming matchup, Incarnate Word is coming in here 4-3, coming off a big win against McNeese. Tied for first place in the Southland Conference. Luckily, Incarnate Word is 1-3 on the road, so that should be good for the Colonels. This is a must-win. Join us Saturday at John L. Guidry Stadium when the Colonels take on Incarnate Word for homecoming at 3 o'clock. Welcome back to Colonel Country.